Salams and welcome. Today we are talking about the I in marriage, is known as influence, and continue with my book. Marriage is a relationship, divorce is a pain, and where women suffer more than men, and we're going through how to make a better marriage for everyone. We have 5 stages of a relationship: the honeymoon phase, the power struggle, then finally the acceptance, and then you have harmony. So today we're talking about I is for influence. We spoke about M is for mother-in-law or money. A is for acceptance. R is for respecting. The other R was for romance. And the I in marriage stands for influence. What kind of an influence are you? If you're the husband, what kind of an influence are you in that household? If you are the wife or the mother, what kind of influence are you in that household? So influence is a very, very important concept in any marriage relationship. And Richard Needham, in his quotation, very famously said, "You don't marry one person, you marry actually 3 people. You marry the person you think they are, then you marry the person who they actually are, and then you marry the person they are going to become as a result that they are being with you." So you're actually marrying 3 people. Okay. So influence means what impact you have on another human being. In a family, the mother, the father, and the children all have an influence on one another. They all interact with one another in some way or another, directly or indirect. The main question is that you have to ask yourself is what kind of influence are you having on the family? Are you a positive influence in the family, or are you a negative influence in the family? And this can work either way. Sometimes the father is a positive influence or a negative influence. Sometimes the mother is a positive influence or a negative influence. Sometimes the child is a positive influence or there's a negative influence. If the father is, for example, if the father is a regular smoker, then there is greater likelihood that the kids may also resort to smoking cigarettes one day. Maybe because they're inhaling all that smoke. That is influence. So please remember, as parents, as a medical doctor, if you have a baby in your house, if you have a newborn baby, so please don't smoke near that baby. Even vaping is very bad. Please don't smoke vaping near a baby. And this is also the grandparents. I've seen some grandparents, they're sitting with a baby on their lap, and then they're smoking away. But please, that smoking harms that baby. Is a brand new baby. No smoking near babies, no vaping near babies. Please, let's look after our babies. This is influence. Let's have a positive influence on those around us. And don't throw your babies up into the air and catch them. Don't do that. Babies are very delicate. There's a hole in the baby's brain. The skull is not joined. So please, when you're carrying a baby, there's an opening in the brain here. Don't press the baby's skull here. It takes a few months, 2-3 months for that hole to close. Okay? Please remember, carry your babies very carefully. So, if the husband or wife is addicted to substance abuse or gambling or other types of addictions, then this can have a devastating impact on the family. So that's also part of influence. Unfortunately, some couples only find out after marriage that the husband is an addict. If your influence on your family is not positive, then you have to seriously consider what legacy you want to leave behind for the family. What kind of positive legacy you want to leave behind for the family? The change comes from inside. No one can force you to change. Yes, you can go for counseling, go for help. The wife must tell the husband that this is not right. The husband must tell the wife this is not right, or get other people involved. But you got to understand the final decision comes from inside, and we need to be positive role models for others and not harm other people. If you are a victim in a destructive relationship, you should please seek help from professional organizations to give you guidance on dealing with your problem. Influence also extends to the kids. It is very important in a home for the parents to encourage their children to unleash the potential that is within themselves. So if you are a parent or grandparent watching this, please know you will know your kids the best. You will say, "Oh, that one can become a doctor, or that one will be an artist." So try and encourage them. Don't discourage them. We all have latent potential, sleeping potential inside us. Encourage your children to be who they want to be. Do you have, maybe you have an Einstein in your home. Maybe you've got a genius in your home. Is your kid a mathematical genius? Or do you have a Mozart? Does your kid love to play the piano? Or do you have a Picasso? Does your kid love to draw paintings? Will your kid be a graphic designer or an artist? Or do you have an Olympic champion in your house? Does your kid know how to play table tennis like an Olympic champion? Or has got the ability to swim laps up and down? Or has got his ability to kick the ball, to play soccer and to score the goal? Is your kid another Ronaldo or another Messi or another Mo Salah? Is your kid another Olympic champion? Or is your kid a fabulous singer who tomorrow can be a celebrity? So encourage your children. Is your kid going to be a master golf champion or score goals at the UEFA or part of Liverpool, Manchester club? So you must encourage our children. This is for the parents and grandparents. Grandparents, encourage your grandchildren. Teach them. Tell them you are good in this. Develop your skills. Give them motivation. Tell them you can be better than who you are. But it requires hard work. Talent is one thing. You are gifted with something. But so many people have got a natural gift. God has given them the gift, but they don't make use of it. You know why? It requires hard work. You've got to work hard on your gift. It doesn't come easy. Success does not come easy. You got to sacrifice. You got to sweat blood of tears. You've got to sacrifice. Work hard. Then you can become an Olympic champion. Then you can become a celebrity superstar. Those celebrity superstars didn't become successful overnight. They struggled. They worked hard. They sacrificed. Then they became. So there's no point we looking at someone, oh, that person is so lucky. Luck got nothing to do with it, please. It's got everything to do with hard work. It's where you got to take your talent, got to take your gift. You must be passionate about something and work hard on what you're passionate about. Find your goal in life, find your role in life, and find what you're good at. Become obsessively possessed by that thing, and that is how you're going to be successful in life. So we must be positive role models. This whole chapter is about influence. So if your wife wants to do something, support her. You must be her cheerleader. You must be the biggest fan of your wife. You must say, yes, go ahead, go do it. You want to do this all your life, go do it. If your husband wants to try something, you give him the encouragement. Say, you want to try this business? Say, I will support you. I will give you the encouragement. Even if you fail, not to worry, we are in this together. You must be a positive role model. We must encourage one another. We must support one another. We must give that one another that encouragement. We must cheer one another up. We must motivate one another. Hazrat Khadija radiallahu anha, the wife of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he came back from that first revelation, he said, what is going on? She motivated him. She gave him positive. She said, you are such a wonderful human being. You help the poor. You help the orphans. You help the widows. She was his cheerleader. She supported him. She said, no, you are a fabulous human being. I know you. I'm married to you. I know everything about you. And then he gave him hope. So please, the wives must support the husbands. The husband must support the wives. We must encourage one another. Be positive role models. And we must encourage our children. Tell them, this world is your oyster. Grab it. Yes, life will be difficult. Because God most merciful has put us on earth to test us. To see who is best in conduct. Surah Kahf say, who of you is best in conduct? Who is the best behavior? Who is the best character? Have you got the best manners, the best morals, the best ethics? Are you a good human being? Have you got ihsan? Are you striving for excellence? Are you a total quality? Are you a quality human being? And that is what influence is about. So please, let us be positive influences on each other so we can inspire one another to be better human beings. So that is I. Stay tuned for the next one. The A in marriage stands for anger control. Stay well. Look after yourself.